for me, that's easy. It's either you address the mental health issue, the growing mental health issue, or you address the school safety issue. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to go after the Bill of Rights. So that's what the conservative position should be, always should be.
Even though I indicated that I am a fan and I am a gun owner, one thing I will probably disagree with the NRA, do I really believe people need to have machine guns as a gun for pleasure? I'm willing to have that discussion.
Let's look at Chicago. Chicago has some of the strictest gun laws in the country. And quite frankly, I mean, someone gets shot at least 10 times every weekend. I mean, people, it's like downtown Aleppo out there in Chicago.
I think it's very frightening that people immediately jump to the issue of gun control. The fact is, drugs are illegal, everyone has them. Speeding is illegal, everyone does it. So it's frightening to me that when we live in a constitutional democracy where the ownership of firearms is a fundamental right that's enshrined in our baseline document, that everyone immediately jumps to adding more restrictions to law-abiding people who have not committed any crimes.
I did like the points that were made about the way that the background checks are being done. I think that we definitely need to work a little bit harder to make sure that those checks are being done and that they're being conducted thoroughly and the right people are able to have guns and the wrong ones are not. So we've got to crack down on that. To just let people get guns and slip through the cracks, no background checks, that's not okay.
We can't just ban certain kinds of guns. We can't just ban all guns in general just because of anger and just because of one event. We need to look at how to improve the system, how to make it so people like this individual can't buy a gun. There's no reason he should have had a gun with his mental capacity, mental state.
We also have to understand there are also high school students who are against gun regulations too. Like, I'm sure there are students there at that high school who still oppose gun regulations and say, hey, we need to have teachers or security that can help protect these students and not necessarily harm law-abiding citizens, because that's essentially what the gun regulations would do.
Yeah, so just